Hey, you guys, this is Judy Adele, and I am here to do a music reaction video. I do not know who I am reacting to or what song. I do know this is a request from our good friend of the channel, Troy. Thank you very much for your request and all of your support. We greatly appreciate it. I have no idea who this is, so let's find out. Oh, wow. Okay, first of all, I honestly don't remember if I saw this one live. Let's see, this was at MTV VMAs 84. I don't know that I had access to seeing this at that point in time. I definitely didn't have MTV, but occasionally I was at other people's houses who were way cooler than I. But I do remember hearing a ton about this big time. This was a big deal when this one came out. It's fun. So it's fun to see this because I don't think I've seen the whole performance. I think I saw I'm assuming will show up later, that I will point out, that was played everywhere. But I love that this is live. I love that in the beginning you can hear her voice shake a little bit. And I just have a lot of respect. Like, it's so weird. Yeah, you have a lot of respect for perfection. I also have a lot of respect for not being perfect, for being human, for being a little nervous. I know Taylor Swift just got crap from being nervous sometimes, and it, and I just kind of like, I liked that about her. I liked that she could be nervous. It's fun to see Madonna have a little bit of shakiness in her voice for whatever reason.
I would be incomplete. I've been had. I was sad and blue, but you made me feel. Yeah, you made me feel shiny and new, like a virgin. Hey, touched for the very first time, like a virgin.
I'd love to know who the person is standing at the top of the cake. I was reminded that this is the reason that it sort of was a big, partially because it was a big deal on MTV, was that it was live and that they couldn't like just rewind it or make her so it makes me like, what did rehearsals look like? Which doesn't surprise me that you can rehearse things and change them, but so anyway, we will see what comes up, because I'm pretty sure I have not seen this part of the performance, which is always interesting. Then we talk about something that happened and they show the most intense part. The part that they're complaining about is the part that gets shown over and over and over again. So how much is what's actually happening that is upsetting, and how much of it is really just designed even back then.
My love boy, my fear is fading fast. Been saving it all for you, 'cause only love can last. You're so fine, and your mind makes it strong. Yeah, you make me bold. Oh, you love thought out. Yeah, you love thought out.
Wow, that's kind of fun to watch her get the pins out from the veil.
Scared and cold, like a virgin, touched for the very first time, like a virgin, with your heartbeat next to mine. Whoa,
Where'd she go? Yes, this was the part that got played over and over again. It's so fun. I just love the little bits of this, right? Like her managing her dress and all of that, which may have been exactly why, if she did not tell them what she was doing, she didn't want extra people to help her. She just wanted to deal with it and do what she wanted to do and push the boundaries.
'Cause you made me feel, yeah, you made me feel I've nothing to hide, like a virgin. Hey, touch for the very first time, like a virgin. When your heart beats next to mine, like a virgin. Ooh, like a virgin. Feels so good inside when you hold me and your heart beats and you love me. Oh, oh, oh,
Okay, I don't remember the play. Oh, maybe I can remember playing that part.
ooh, baby. Yeah, can't you hear my heart beat for the very first time?
Yep, never saw that whole performance. Only saw the rolling around part. And you know what? These are the things that I can't help but wonder. If you took that and redid history where that event happened and nobody made it a big deal, how do I want to phrase this? I guess my point of the story, or the point of what I'm thinking, is how many things don't get weird in kids' minds and they learn a crap ton because people make a big deal out of it, because people take away, it would have gone over their heads completely if it hadn't been a big deal. I'm not saying that's what we should have done or should do. Probably something a little different than we did do, and that there maybe aren't some things with that don't necessarily work, but I don't know. Anyway, I just think of how many things that I learned as a kid because somebody made a big deal out of it. Be it media, be it my family, be it the word being spelled. You want to teach a kid how to spell, just start spelling all the things they can't spell. They'll start figuring that stuff out really quickly when they feel othered in their own space, in their safe space, in their homes, right? Around people that they want to feel included by. So sorry, I didn't mean to turn this into a parenting discussion. But I find that fascinating, and I don't know. I guess I don't really have a whole lot to add to that, except that it's interesting to see the whole video, to see the actual whole performance. So I appreciate you suggesting that, Troy, because it's just a fun memory lane. But boy, do I remember just the craziness that ensued about that. And then I realized that she, like I said, she sexed it up there a little bit, maybe more than. I don't even know what more than I mean. I'm just, had she maybe just rolled around, I'm wondering if anybody would have had a fit about that when she was simulating the sort of gyrations. Was that the push it over the edge for people? Because like I said, I'd just be curious of how many people that would have kind of gone over, or it just wouldn't have been a big deal. So I'm always curious obviously they need news stories, and Madonna was an easy person to kind of go after a little bit. But anyway, I don't know. I could probably have we could have a whole YouTube live discussion about things like that. It is just fascinating to see how things change, right, over the years. And if that performance was done today, would it be a big deal at all? Or would people make a big deal out of it and be like, yeah, whatever. Did you see this? Did you see this? This is no big deal. We're not going to even give it airtime. I don't know. So anyway, fascinating stuff. I always find it fascinating to see how our culture changes and shifts, and what we decide is okay and what's not, and how much of that is actually our culture shifting, and how much of our culture is being shifted by the media deciding today, oh, we need a news story, so let's just throw this out there and make it tragic, or make it whatever, make it a big deal. So, all right, there you go. Sorry, probably too long of a slightly philosophical banter. I don't know, but it's fun stuff. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Take good care, everyone. Oh, please like the videos, subscribe to the channel, check out the other videos that we have. It's sort of fun to see Madonna, like the more recent one we have, which is way more recent time-wise. It's fun to see her back then. Love your comments and your requests. Thank you so much. And until next time, we'll see you soon, and enjoy the music. Bye-bye.